how's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We got ourselves some Leopardmon gameplay to go with the profile that came out last week, hopefully at the time of recording, or 2 weeks ago, I've forgotten at this point. Belphemon on the right hand side, Balfi, trying out the new purple hotness. Gonna be sending DeathX to the trash off the Mist Mem. You can see that terriermon and Simba gaogamon. I'm pretty sure the week that this comes out on the Saturday, 5th of August from 9 AM to 9 PM BST, my wife is going to be streaming for a charity. So if you're seeing this today, it comes live, then mark your calendars, show up at the stream. Love to have you down. It's going to be a nice chill environment. And so far, Balfi doesn't separate his Gizumons by separate them from the rest of his trash. So I can see one in there, and I did see the Belphemon separate actually. So I guess he is using 2 trash piles. Panjamon gonna play out the Mimi, which immediately suspends itself. This deck, all about tempo. So very, very cool. When Digivolving, gonna play out the Lalamon, which is gonna take the Mihiramon. I think it's so we can get the stun on the Scatter. If Scatter doesn't die in security, then you'll definitely be stunning it. I can see the AT, gonna use the Astamon, go into the Belphemon straight away, which is going to stop an attack by doing so. Are we going to get the float as well? No, not yet. Right, so Lala going to come out. They've got 5 Mary to play with. Going to use the Mimi in order to hatch, looking for that cycle. It looks like we don't have Leopard mode in hand. And they don't have a source strip. I guess you kind of want to find a way to get rid of the Proto. Still 5 security on the side of Balfi. Okay, we are going to see the Mihira, which is going to get the suspension. And he's going to stop the Belphemon from doing the unsuspend. So it's going to be unsuspended anyway, but it means that if he goes into rage mode to do the restand nonsense, he won't be able to do it. So really smart, really smart play there. Interesting that he chose to go for the... Yeah, it's really interesting that he chose to go for the board clear. I guess trying to take the Gizumon off the board just to make sure that nothing too crazy happened. Armour Purge, of course, keeps the Digimon alive. So he's still threatening bodies, but again, we're still waiting for something. He's going to swing and hit a second Mimi. It's going to be 2 checks and a Quartzmon. Gift of Darkness. Going to blow up the Leopard. We're back into sleep mode. I wake up and I sleep. And that's what we're going to build up in the back. Not really going to be able to do too much. Once again, we go into rage mode. It's going to pop the body. And it looks like he's probably just going to be able to go 2 checks. I don't think he has anything for game because he doesn't have a way of getting rush. He's in a really solid position though. I feel like, yeah, you go 2 checks. Well, go for the 1 check, it seems, and then into sleepy mode. Passing 4, gonna go with the scatter mode. Has to find a way to clear 2 bodies. Go into leopard again, but this time with more drip. When digivolving, don't play the Lalamon because it's gonna bottom deck a bunch of things. That's the question though. Hey, there it is, but it's a little late. We're not gonna get multiple checks out of this, especially because you're gonna have them. Yeah, especially because you're going to have the first attack dealt with. Oh, but there are 2 Mimis. So it can do Lala and then send the Lala out. So that represents an extra check. You're going to swing at the Belphemon. He's going to pitch 2 in order to stop it. And then we're going to unsuspend. Ooh, into the Veemon. That is a blocker. So are we going to have the Veemon? No, he's just going to let the body die. The Veemon can attack players. It's standing as well. So now he has to find a way to clear 2, but I don't think he's got it like that. Evo for 2, passes 1. Oh, but we are going to go unsuspend into blockers. Yep. Leopardmon, of course, does do that. You get to unsuspend everything when it, once again, stands back on its hind legs and we bring out the rapier. I think Leopardmon is super sick. Alright, we are going to take back the Belphemon sleep mode. Are we looking for a rage as well, or are we looking for an Aster? Ooh, Death X coming back. Oh, he didn't even do the scatter mode draw. Yeah, whiff on the scatter mode draw. They're gonna get the D-Digivolve, clears 2 bodies. Ideally would have liked to see the Armor Purge, but I mean, I guess you can't really Armor Purge. It would have D-Digivolved it first and popped the body. Mimi gonna push out the terriermon. And he has to find a way to... I mean, you could suspend both, and then you get to minus 2k. Yeah, you suspend both, right? Because there's 2 tamers. Or is it suspend 1 and then for each? Where do you go from here? Are we out of leopards? Okay, we have, we do have the leopard, but it is the stun one. So what's really awkward here is this goes into that, end of turn it goes, and then it armor purges back. Okay, so that's a pretty decent clear, and he has managed to stun it. Gazi is still there. Does he have demonic disaster? Oh, just gonna go into the Astamon, kill off the Gazi, and then float into the Belphemon straight away. Load up a rage mode, and this puts the game on a timer, of course. You're not gonna be able to soak up another armor purge hit. That's the second Rapidmon that's been used. Yeah, we're just gonna scoop for game 1. Alright, we are in game number 2, starting off with the Terrier and the green Memboost. Gonna be taking the Leopardmon. Nice early start, and once again we're gonna see the Mist Mem once again trashing a Gizumon piece and a Death Xmon, but as we saw before, there's ways to recur those. Fasco, and then we're gonna go for the Psychemon. That's actually pretty solid. Psychemon stops Leopard from being able to play stuff because it is reducing the cost rather than playing something for free. Nice little awareness there. Looks like we're gonna go up into the 5, which then lets you play the Tiger. It's not ideal when digivolving. Oh, he can't reduce the play cost, so he is gonna still have to play it, but he wants the tempo, so he is just gonna hand it over. There's a Miss Mem as well. That's a pretty decent start, but that Psychemon was really well placed. Good awareness there from Balfi. And of course, the Tiger did reduce the Digivolution cost, so we would be looking at 6 if it wasn't for that. Calling early is going to bring back 2 pieces straight away, and then we're going to get the Fasco, draw 1, trash 1, and getting the Rage mode set up. Man, that Death X put in some serious work in the last game. Hopefully we do actually get to see the Leopardmon actually get to do stuff. Looks like we're going to get rid of the Psychemon, which I guess he does need the cycle. I'm not sure I fully agree with it, because unless he has a second one, it really doesn't do too much. Get the errata for free, and we do go into the Gizumon XT. Yeah, because that reduced the cost by 4. Yeah, I don't know. It's just now that you're looking at stuff that's for free, now Leopard has piercing, so the Gizumon is not going to be doing anything. It gets to suspend and stun the Gizumon XT anyway. I don't think there's... Yeah, we don't even have the... rookie either, so it doesn't float. And that's going to be nice 3 checks. Non-once per turn on the suspended Digimon in order to restand. I'll be real with you. Leopardmon furry mode, or whatever it's actually called, leopard mode, that is a Vanguard card. Like, that is not a Digimon card, that is a Vanguard card. I've decided that from the center, I'm going to swing 15 times. You better see that over trigger on defense. You know, actually, talking of Vanguard, my fellow Digimon players, if you played a card game before Digimon, what was the card game that you played the most? Would you consider yourself, especially if it's one that you don't play anymore because Digimon's become your main game, like, what card game are you a refugee from? Astamon, gonna come down. We do have the Proto Gizumon. Wait, is Astamon not coming down? Death X. So it's going to de-digivolve, and that is actually just going to clear the board. That card does so much work versus green. Also not that expensive. Are we going to be able to play a Tamer? Reduce the cost by 1. Now we can free play something. A second Terrier, but no Tamers to be played. Suspend and stun the Death X. But this is fine, right? Surely it's... Swing... Yeah, swing on suspend, swing on suspend, swing on suspend. Game 2. Alright, game number 3. Going to be starting off with Belphemon going first. A little bit of analysis paralysis there for Marcio at the end of that last game. Sometimes with the mark of a good player is being aware that your game plan could just fall apart if you hit something bad in security and wanting to play around it. But occasionally, you just got to stare them in the eyes and tell them they wanted it less. You swing 3 times in a row. So I'm going to be seeing a scatter. I mean, get the value out of it whilst you can. And be as memory efficient as possible. Lalamon pushed out. Yeah, I mean, it's worth it. You'll suspend... and then you have to kill it. Okay, or can you decline? Can you decline to do the -5? Because I would have thought Rapid would kill the... Alright, we are going to swing. It does have jamming. So we're just going to play a second green Mem boost. Yeah, someone correct me in the comments. Is Rapidmon a you may do the 5k? Is it just the suspend and then you can choose whether to blow them up or not? Because if so, that definitely makes things a little bit easier. We do have the 5, so we are just going to push out a Lola straight away, crack a boost. And that is Leopardmon. What are we playing for free? Ooh, gonna go for the piercing. It has rush thanks to the Panjamon. So the Panjamon is a really, really solid card in this deck. Not only does it give you the tempo off of free playing the Mimi, which is just, you know, immediate value. 3 cost Eva gives you a 4 cost Tamer. And then also being able to set up again. But the fact that it gives rush to everything that's free played means Leopard can really just go off. Especially when they get Leopard X antibody. It's gonna let you just do some nonsense. Gonna see the Mihiramon, which is just the Evo. I think it just wants a big enough body, so I don't know if he's trying to play around Death X. Alright, we are going to have the block, which is a nice small body. And once again, the Scattermos have jamming, man. I don't think we can even Gift of Darkness yet. I'm going to go into the Veemon blocker just to try and slow things down a little bit. Again, I don't like it going over the Psychomon. Like, we saw it in the first... I mean, he has Death X, it doesn't matter. Ooh. Ooh, I do not like that. If you have the Death X, you're once again just seeing if you can like clear the board and see if he has the extra level 5. The problem is, if you have the Psychomon, it stops him from being able to just drop 4 costs for free. Like, he just gave himself piercing, goes into a second Leopard, and then you get to play something for free. If he didn't do that, then if he'd gone for... If he kept the Psych out, then he's having to pay for those drops, which greatly inhibits the amount of value you're getting. Like... we don't have Leopard mode here. Like, that's the saving grace. If you had Leopard mode, then, you know, it's... His goose is cooked. I'm gonna go 11. He's just gonna let it through. This one also has piercing, has to let it through. Both of the level 4s have rush. I feel like you... Okay, crack the boost. Panja plays the tiger, and you pass 1. Oh no, never mind. Messed up the memory because of the terriermon. He gained the memory back. Ooh. Oh no, that's so sad. This doesn't even stun, so I guess he's just trying to go for the cheapest pass possible. Tiger, make it 1. I thought Tiger was if you digivolve into a level 5. Is it all digivolutions? Yeah, occasionally that happens, but I'm pretty sure Tiger's level 5s. Either way, we have a whole host of things. So Death X is gonna pop the board, so not really getting to see the Belphemon stuff, but I mean, board clear. And now we've gone through so many Leopards. Mimi, Leopard mode. He's not gonna attack with that, but finally we do actually see something die, which means he can now set up the draw and trash. Second one hits another, and then we are just going to scoop it up for game 3. So, Belphemon and Death X especially going to be taking that game, but you got to see a little bit of what Leopardmon can do. Just unfortunate that even with 8 megas, sometimes you just don't find your cat goes AWOL like every cat owner knows. But if you made it this far in the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.